So maybe they
I'll just tell you about that.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ken Tate. I'm the Director of Engagement and External Relations for the Department of Computer Science. And on behalf of NC State University, the College of Engineering, our department, all our faculty and staff, it is my honor to welcome each and every one of you here today to this, our fall 2023 Computer Science Diploma Ceremony. Now, our graduates are behind the glass doors. They're anxiously awaiting their entry into the arena, but before they do so, I've been asked to make a few brief yet important remarks. First, I want to say thank you to the Department of Athletics for providing us access to this incredible facility that we know and love as Reynolds Coliseum. Show of hands, how many of you here are graduates of NC State University? Oh, look at there. I knew there'd be a lot of you. I venture to say for most of you, Reynolds Coliseum has a different look and feel to it today than when you were a student here, right? If these walls could talk, the tales that they would tell, not only of incredible athletic events and achievements, but of historical events like great concerts and presidential visits. And for some of you as lucky as I talked to our guest speaker, and he experienced this, there was a little thing called Change Day. Anybody remember Change Day? Glorious event, happened twice a year at the beginning of semester, and in August, let me tell you, it was sweltering in Reynolds Coliseum at the time. So those of you who know what I'm talking about. But if the walls could talk, so many memories tied up in this building, and today we're here to make even more memories. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the NC State Engineering Foundation and the ePartners program for their financial support. And I bet it will come to surprise to many of you to know that this is a very expensive building to rent. And it's a very expensive event for us to hold, and we do this twice a year. So thank goodness for the support from our corporate sponsors, but also from our alumni and our friends. So we want to thank those of you who are part of that. I also want to say thank you to our colleagues in the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering who we tag team with on our events, and they're helping us today stream this event worldwide. It's a great time for me to say welcome to those of you who are joining us from around the globe. We're sorry you couldn't be here in person, but welcome virtually to NC State University and Raleigh, North Carolina today for this event. This is a very special event for everybody in attendance today, but especially our graduates. For most of them, this represents the pinnacle of their academic success. We've done everything we can as such to make this a very dignified event and a special day for them, but you have a role to play in this too. So if you pay special attention to the next few items that I'm going to ask, One is now to be a great time to silence cell phones or any devices that might prove to be a distraction to those around you. We recognize everybody has a wonderful camera and video equipment right in their hands now, and we know you want to take those videos, and we encourage you to do so, but we ask that you do so from where you're seated. And know that we do have professional photographers here today that will be taking pictures as the graduates cross the stage. You'll be getting proofs of those at home. No obligation to buy them, but we think you will appreciate the quality of those. We also ask everyone to stay seated during the entire event unless you have some sort of an emergency. And this just allows every single graduate, A to Z, to hear their name, but equally important for their loved ones in attendance today to hear their names as they cross the stage. Finally, when the event concludes, our marshals will usher the faculty and the staff and our graduates out through the lobby and outside, literally outside of Reynolds Coliseum. This is important because that's where we want you to meet your graduates. And we do that because we are sharing this building today with other departments, and in fact, ECE's ceremony is after hours. So, in essence, we're on the clock, tick-tock. With that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask everyone if you would stand as we welcome our fall 2023 graduates into the arena.
be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Fall 2023 Diploma Ceremony for the NC State Computer Science Department. I'm Greg Rothermel. I'm the head of the department, and I have to tell you how thrilled I am to be holding this event today. It's one of the highlights of the year to be here and share this experience with all of you. I know how happy and proud you must all feel. Graduates, we're all here to celebrate this day. For you and all of your friends and family, congratulations on your achievements. We all hope you'll go forward from today and find a job and a career that you love and find fulfilling. And we hope you'll use that opportunity to make a positive impact on the world and on the people you encounter along the way. We'll be rooting for you. Before I introduce our graduation speaker, I'd like to thank some people. And first, I'd like to thank the faculty who devoted their time and their knowledge for these students. Our faculty work very hard and with an absolute passion for the success of their students, and this extends in a very special way to the PhD students they mentor. Faculty, would you please stand? Would everyone please join me in thanking the faculty? Second, it's the staff of this department who keep it going every day. That staff is led by Mrs. Linda Honeycutt, and I want to thank the staff for everything they do for us. And that includes organizing this graduation, which is a lot of work. Staff, would you please stand? I think most of them are back at the back. And everyone, please thank the staff, please. I'd also like to thank the students who volunteered to be marshals during this ceremony. These are some of our student ambassadors, and they do a great job representing the department. Student ambassadors, would you please stand and let us all thank you. And I'd also like to join Ken Tate in thanking the sponsors of the ceremony, the NC State Engineering Foundation, and all the members of the Computer Science ePartners program. As Ken told you, he's our Director of Corporate and External Relations, and he leads our ePartners program and does an amazing job. Ken, would you stand? And if there are any representatives of the ePartners here, could they please stand? And now, friends and families of the graduates, today would not be possible without your personal, emotional, and financial support of these graduates through all the ups and downs and stress they faced over the years. You were there to listen to them and to believe in them, and now you're here to celebrate with them. So I'm going to ask you to do something a little bit unusual, but you'll understand why in a moment. Friends and family of the graduates, would you now please stand? Graduates, please turn and look at your friends and family and thank them for everything they've done for you. We love all of you too. Finally, graduates, I want to thank all of you. Your friends and family, our faculty and staff are all very proud of you. Helping you and supporting you is part of how we've chosen to make our difference in the world. Thanks for letting us be part of your lives and your successes. We'll be cheering you on as you go on to new heights, and graduates, it's your turn to stand. Please join me in praising and thanking these great undergraduates and graduates. Now it's my honor to introduce our guest speaker, Chuck Kessler. Chuck is the Chief Information Security Officer also known by the acronym CISO, at Pendo, a venture-backed software company headquartered in Raleigh, whose mission is to improve the world's experience with software. Prior to joining Pendo, he served as CISO for the Duke University Health System. He's also managed Symantec's security advising services consulting practices in the US. Chuck received an MBA and BS in physics from NC State and is a graduate of Carnegie Mellon's CISO certificate program. He also holds multiple other security industry certifications. He's a member of the Computer Sciences Strategic Advisory Board. Chuck is a frequent speaker at regional and national security conferences. He also volunteers his time to help organize local security events with area organizations. He's passionate about increasing the diversity of the cybersecurity industry and has served as an executive sponsor for Pendo's DEI program. In addition to being an NC State graduate himself, Chuck's wife is a graduate of civil engineering here at State, and their son is currently a student in the ECE department, due to graduate in May, so that's sort of a mini Wolfpack thing going on there. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Chuck Kessler.
Thank you, Dr. Rothmel, and ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud families, most importantly, all the newly minted computer science graduates of NC State University. Good afternoon, and congratulations on reaching this important milestone in your lives. As we just said, we're all incredibly proud of your accomplishments, and I'm truly honored to have been invited to join you here today for this day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation as you begin the next phase of your journey. Regardless of whether your next step might be the start of your professional career, the pursuit of another degree, or maybe even just taking some well-earned time to explore the world, this is undoubtedly a day that you and your family will always fondly remember. I have to say I felt very humbled when I was asked to speak at today's commencement, and if I'm honest, actually a little bit terrified. I've done a lot of public speaking in my career, but it's mostly been around the topic that my professional life revolves around, and that's obviously cybersecurity. And I'm sure there may be a few of you in the audience that might love talking about how things get hacked and what we can do to help prevent that. I think there are a few that are studying that right now, and I love talking about that. But I knew I needed to take a different approach for today's talk. So I spent some time thinking about my career. What are the most impactful lessons that I've learned over the last 30 plus years? So over the next few minutes, I'd like to share some of those thoughts with you, and I promise to be brief. I know we're not here to listen to me. I'm definitely not the main event today. You all are the main event, so I'm going to try not to ramble on here too much. So when I began reflecting on what I might share with you today, I naturally started thinking back to when I received my first degree at NC State back in 1989. I never could have imagined the different twists and turns my career would take after that day. Looking back, there have been many times I have had to make a career path choice where there were many unknowns. Overall, most of those choices have worked out pretty well, but uncertainty was always looming in my head. And while uncertainty makes us feel anxious, my observation has been those uncertain times have always created some exciting opportunities. Just think about how fast technology has evolved over the past century. I mean, we went from the first powered flight only 200 miles from here at Kitty Hawk in 1903 to humans landing on the moon just 70 years later. Just amazing. Computers evolving from behemoths that filled entire rooms and being powered by vacuum tubes to desktop PCs with microprocessors in about 40 years. And then 40 years on from that, we now have these tiny computers that fit in our pockets with more power and storage than anybody could have imagined. And we can use these to connect with virtually anyone in the world and access the combined knowledge of all humanity. It's amazing to think that those types of incredible changes can happen in the span of a lifetime. And during my career, I've been a part of a couple of these technological inflection points. And it's been fascinating to see how the world has evolved around each of those. When I was sitting in your place 30 years ago, I couldn't have imagined that I would spend most of my career working in cybersecurity and become a chief information security officer. My field didn't even exist at that point. My job didn't exist. It's quite possible that what you're doing 30 years from now, those jobs don't exist yet either. Actually, I think it's probably pretty likely that that might be the case. So it's pretty exciting when you think about that. And when you look at what's happening in the world right now, with the advances in artificial intelligence that we've seen over the past year, I think we might be at another one of those inflection points in the industry. And yeah, I'm going to admit, I actually asked ChatGPT to give me a little assist with this speech. It was the start. Honestly, there's not much of the ChatGPT speech left at this point, but I did start there. And it's an amazing tool. It can really help us be more efficient in how we navigate life if we use it responsibly. The possibilities for how we can use this or any other quickly evolving technology seem endless, but also they're fraught with risk. And there's uncertainty, but tremendous opportunity. For example, while there's some who think that generative AI's ability to autonomously generate code will reduce the need for software engineers over time, actually, I don't think that's the case at all. I believe instead it's going to create many new opportunities for those who think creatively and are willing to take a few risks. And all of the hard work that you've done and the challenges that you've surmounted on the path to getting your degrees, that work has prepared you to lead the world through these types of changes in the future. So where are we going to be 40 years from now? Beyond AI, will quantum computing present another inflection point in a few years? I think it might. But if it's not quantum, there will definitely be something else. The exciting thing is that you will have a front row seat for those changes, and you will be the ones that will help shape our future. I hope that you'll all embrace the unknowns and use uncertainty as the motivation to remain agile, adaptable, and always ready to learn. I can't emphasize that last point enough. Much of the technical knowledge that you have today almost certainly will become less relevant or even obsolete over the next 10 years. I've seen this repeatedly in my own career. Receiving your degree today is not the end point for your learning, it's simply the launch point. So what you've gained in that why you've gained all that tremendous knowledge, technical knowledge through your courses, labs, and projects, you've also become an expert at learning. This is likely to become the most important tool you can use to guarantee your future success. If you make continuous learning a lifelong commitment, you will always be able to succeed despite living in a world of constant change. And if you devote yourself to continuous learning, you'll be ready to take on new opportunities that stretch your current skills. Sometimes this will require you to step outside of your comfort zone, like delivering a commencement speech. I mean, who knew I'd be doing this? Definitely outside my comfort zone, but hey, it's working. Don't be afraid to do those things. This is where the growth occurs. Success comes from experimenting, trying new things, and embracing challenges, even when you feel unqualified to do them. This also means being prepared to fail. Yeah, sometimes that's going to happen, and may happen more frequently than we're comfortable with. But don't let that fear stop you from taking on challenges that inspire you. Fortunately, you don't have to be alone in doing this. You can ask for help. I think over time, one of the things you will find that's one of the most powerful things you can do in your life is to be humble and vulnerable. No one has all of the answers. I've been fortunate to be part of teams that have built some amazing products, and the ones that have been the most successful have avoided the hero culture. Instead, they encourage collaboration. I found that innovation most often happens when you bring together people with complementary skills and diverse backgrounds who are willing to work together to solve complex problems. So take advantage of those opportunities when you have them to expand your horizons by learning from others. But also remember that there are others that can learn from you. Make time to mentor those that you can help on their own journeys. There are many who are coming up behind you that can benefit from your guidance. So always look for ways to give back to your community and your industry. And yes, that includes this great university that you're graduating from today. In closing, I want to remind everyone that while your professional lives may be frequently demanding, remember that taking care of your family, your friends, and yes, yourself should be a top priority. You've all undertaken an incredible journey to arrive at this moment. Long before you joined the pack here on campus at NC State, you committed yourself to academic and intellectual growth, and you made many sacrifices to focus on your studies. And of course, you were never alone in doing that, as your family and friends were there with you, making sacrifices and providing fuel for all of your success. So never forget to make time for them, to be part of the lives of those that are most important to you, and help provide fuel for their own happiness and success. Finally, taking care of your own physical and mental health will also be crucial to your success. Don't neglect your hobbies, your outside interests. Even if you can just find 20 minutes a day, go outside, enjoy the fresh air and the sunshine. It can be transformative. So class of 2023, you're visionaries, you're innovators, you're the engineers of our future. The journey ahead may be challenging, but I have no doubt that each of you will leave an indelible mark on the world. Congratulations, and may your future be filled with endless possibilities and remarkable achievements. Go Pack! Thanks.
Thanks again, Chuck. We appreciate you joining us for this. Now I'd like to turn the floor over to our Director of Undergraduate Advising, Barbara Adams, who will introduce our honor students and student speakers.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know the first thing I'm supposed to do is introduce the student speakers and the honors undergraduate students, but before I do that, I'm going to go off the program, the script, for two brief things. The first thing is that I think this afternoon we have thanked everyone. We have thanked the staff, we have thanked the faculty, we have thanked our sponsors, we've thanked Mr. Tate and our e-partners, we've thanked the parents, we've thanked the graduates, but there's one person we didn't thank. So I'd like you to all to join me in thanking, with a very large hand of applause, for our CSC department head, Dr. Greg Rothermel. Dr. Rothermel. Now, speaking of leadership and AI, as we're talking about artificial intelligence today, it is my absolute honor to let you all know that in December of 2023, the computer science undergraduate program is graduating their first 3 students who have completed the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with a concentration in artificial intelligence. And they are Alexander Hill, Raphael Phillips, and Noah Thomas. Would you stand, and we'd like to give you an extra hand of applause. These are our This is our brand new AI, artificial intelligence concentration, and our first 3 graduates in this concentration. Thanks again. We also have a number of students today who have completed the Computer Science Honors Program. These are Matthew Vin Chanda, Shrihan Dadi, James Jackson Doiker, Nasser Mamoon Asa, Luke Gabriel Jenquin, Tej Joshi, Kand Kher, Sudhanshu Mogi, Kiran Rao, Ramon Ulysses Sanchez, Ethan Nutran, and Srinath Vasudevan. Awesome. We also have a member of the Benjamin Franklin Scholars Program graduating today. That would be Pranav Chaklalingam. No? There you are. We also have 2 participants in our Park Scholars Program graduating, Emma Catherine Hollencheck and Joshua Mason. Completing the University Honors Program is Kand Kher. And the students who have completed the University Scholars Program are Benjamin Phillips Albright IV, Avi Jignesh Choksi, Michael Allen Zuleta Dakana, Cameron Scott Himes, and Alex Keith Taylor. Thank you again. Now, it is my absolute honor to be able to introduce to you our two student speakers for this graduating class. First, we are going to hear a message from Emma Holenchek.
Hello. To the esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, my fellow graduates and our families, welcome. Today marks a profound celebration commemorating our journey in computer science here at NC State University. As we collectively gaze towards our futures beyond this institution, I'd like to share a favorite quote of the late Rear Admiral Grace Hopper, who is a trailblazer in the realm of computer science. It goes, "A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for." As we step into this next phase of our lives, it's imperative that we embrace risk-taking. Similar to ships, our purpose is not to remain stagnant. Rather, we've been built by our professors, by our families, by our pack, but most importantly by ourselves, to venture forth and make a significant impact on the world. Today, I implore everyone to welcome the discomfort of this next transitional phase. It signifies our growth and our learning. And in life, when we feel anchored in a harbor, let us hoist our sails and venture forth to seek new challenges to conquer, for it's in the pursuit of knowledge and learning that we truly flourish and grow. Thank you, and congratulations to us all.
Thank you, Emma. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Brantley Morgan, who also has some words to say to the class of 23.
To my fellow computer science graduates, I want everyone to take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought you here. Reflect on the adversity we've overcome, the challenges we've faced, and the friends we've made along the way. I transferred into NC State in the fall of 2021. In my 2 years here, I've tried to do as much as possible. Like many of you, I've experienced Pack-a-Palooza, seeing the bell tower lit red after Wolfpack win, the thrill of beating UNC in football, and the terror of taking the Wolfline bus between campuses. As computer science majors, we share many of the same memories. All the late nights in Hunt Library, working on iTrust 2, all of the quizzes Dr. Sturgill would give after his lectures, the countless weekly meetings we had with our sponsor in senior design, and all the times we used utilitarianism as a framework in ethic discussion posts. All of these memories are what unite us and make us proud to call ourselves NC State alumni. Of course, we can't forget to thank the amazing faculty, staff, and everyone who supported us during our education. Right now, we have no choice but to look to our future. And while this may seem scary, C.S. Lewis once wrote, "There are far, far better things ahead than any we may leave behind." So, in a few minutes as we walk across this stage to receive that priceless piece of paper that tells us our diploma is coming in the mail, I want everyone to remember the memories you've made here. Remember the reason you chose to study computer science. And remember that you have the power to shape your own future and leave a positive impact on this world. So, make the most of this moment, and congratulations.
Thank you, Brantley. And now, as we move on to the main event, the presentation of degrees, it's my honor to introduce George Riskus, our Director of Graduate Programs.
Thank you, Dr. Adams. Good afternoon and welcome again to the Computer Science Fall 2023 graduation ceremony. I look around, there's many happy faces, and that's not surprising. This is a special day for graduates, for family and friends. And graduation has always been the highlight of my semester, but this is especially true today, as this is the 20th graduation event that I've participated in as Director of Graduate Programs. And you know, it took me that long to figure out why the halls where we hold those graduation ceremonies are always so warm that we have to, you know, cool them down even in the winter. You don't know why? Because there are so many degrees packed in here. All right, so with that, I will now call each graduate degree recipient to receive his or her degree, and I apologize in advance if I mispronounce your name. I will start with graduates earning the PhD degree, which is the highest degree offered in computer science. As I call each graduate's name, I will also announce the title of their dissertation and the name of their advisor. The graduate will remain on stage for the traditional hooding ceremony, which represents the conferral of the degree. Mark Abdelsahid, his dissertation was on combining reinforcement learning and three learning theories to achieve transfer and bridge metacognitive knowledge gap. His advisor was Dr. Min Chi. Ifat Anjum, her dissertation was removing trust with on-premises enterprise networks. Her advisor was Dr. William Enck. Dan Carpenter. His dissertation was on natural language analysis of student reflection in game-based learning. His advisor was Dr. James Lester. Yi-Chun Chen, her dissertation was on a framework with hierarchical models for visual narrative sequence comprehension and its applications. Her advisor was Dr. Arnav Jala. Ajinkya Gavane. His dissertation was on novel applications of multi-view point rendering. His advisor was Dr. Ben Watson. Nasif Imtiaz. His dissertation was towards secure use of open source dependencies. His advisor was Dr. Laurie Williams. Hassan Iqbal. His dissertation was on characterizing and improving the performance of real-time CLADO applications. His advisor was Dr. Mohammad Sazad, who could not be here, and I will represent him at the hooding. Hassan Ali Khan. His dissertation was Demystifying the Opaque Algorithms, a measurement framework to characterize the usage behaviors of the gig economy services under the direction of Drs. Guoliang Zin and Mohammad Sazad. I will represent them again for the hooding. Usman Mahmoud Khan. His dissertation was on enabling novel applications through sensing with wireless signals under the direction of Dr. Mohammad Sazad. Igibek Koisibayev. His dissertation was using program analysis to secure software supply. His advisor was Dr. Alexandros Kapravelos. Yuhan Lin. His dissertation was self-supervised distributed machine learning for robust containerized systems under the direction of Dr. Xiaohui Helen Gu. Rezvan Mahdavi Zeynep. Her dissertation was on a comprehensive model of software configuration under the direction of Dr. Laurie Williams. Suvodip Mazumder. His dissertation was on the exploitation of repeated structures for software analytics. His advisor was Dr. Timothy Menzies. Samim Mihroseini. His dissertation was on addressing CS Ed course material preparation and delivery frictions through class ops under the direction of Drs. Christopher Parning and John Paul Orr. I will represent them for the hooding. Isaac Polinsky. His dissertation was on practical and secure architectures using ephemeral cloud environments under the direction of Dr. William Enck. Zenki Q. The dissertation title was Understanding and Combating Request Traces in Database-Backed Web Applications under the direction of Dr. Guoliang Jin. Christine Zheng. Her dissertation was on human centricity and norm awareness in cognitive systems. Her advisor was Dr. Munidar Singh. Yuanchao Zhu. His dissertation was on data-centric architecture support for security under the direction of Dr. Sipeng Sen and Jan Solihin. Xian Yang. His dissertation was on knowledge-guided cloud imputation in remote sensing under the direction of Drs. Nagisa Samatova and Razu Vasavai. Saohu Zhang. His dissertation was towards context-aware and trustworthy voice assistants, and his advisor was Dr. Anupam Das. Yifan Zhao. His dissertation was on multimodal data fusion for remote sensing cloud imputation with user preference under the direction of Drs. Nagisa Samatova and Razu Vasavai, and I will represent them for the hooding. I will now call the names of master's graduates. The first group are those receiving the Master of Science with thesis. Kaustubh Jagdish Badrike. Banpreet Singh Chabra. Duhang Jung. Parth Mitesh Parikh. Divya Sundarasan. The next group are those receiving the Master of Science non-thesis degree, and this is awarded to PhD students once they have passed their qualifying exam and completed advanced coursework. These students remain in the PhD program. Lauren Alvarez, Trevor Dunlap, Kewen Peng, Alex Ross. The last group of graduates includes those who have earned the Master of Computer Science degree. Indranil Banerjee, Sai Venkata Varun Danda, Awesi Das, Pujitha and Amandala, Gray Files, Kelly Fleming, Sumya Gade, Max Groover, Srilekha Naga Gudipati, Rithik Jain, Naveen Jayana, Joe Johnson, Stepan Kalinin, Taras Theodore Kaminsky, Krishna Kotaru, Ajay Kristipati, Hauku Ma, Shreya Maheshwari, Madhika Mansoori, Kaksa Prasad Matre, Nitesh Murli Mishra, Catherine Mitchell, Nandini Mundra, Joshua Myers, Saurabh Nanda, Patrick O'Brien, Saunak Hiren Patel, Janvi Jitendra Padare, Cristina Elena Ramirez, Hafiza Ramza Rehman. Matthew Reprogel. Drumil Jigner Sa. Nirav Sunil Sa. Asta Singh. Tanvi Sinha. Sam Smith. Henry Sneed. Pingxiang Wang. Pingxiang Wang. Saurabh Sanjeev Kumar Watamwar. Jay Wong, Sai Pavan Yala. So please join me in congratulating all the graduates. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Sarah Heckman, Director of Undergraduate Programs, who will call the names of bachelor's degree recipients.
Thank you, Dr. Ruskis. The Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science is conferred upon students who have successfully completed a program of study, including coursework in the humanities, social sciences, mathematics, and physical sciences, as well as specialized courses in computer science. Our students have worked hard, both at their academic studies and at various co-ops, research opportunities, internships, part-time and full-time jobs. Our students have employment opportunities at Fortune 500 companies, innovative startups, or pursuing entrepreneurial ambitions. Other students are pursuing graduate studies at the master's and PhD levels. We know that these accomplishments cannot happen without the support of family and friends, so thank you to all who supported our students during their undergraduate journey. We are very proud of them and their accomplishments. The following students had their Bachelor of Science in Computer Science degree conferred in June 2023. Ashlyn Paige Chapman. Anasia Groover. Harshal Kamal Suthar. Caleb Yang. The following students had their Bachelor of Science in Computer Science degrees conferred in July 2023. Joseph Robert Brefka. John Michael Corneliuson. Katarina Noel Hicks. Daniel Jo Kim. Yang Liao. Amit Prakash. Evan Wayne Weisner. The following students are Fall 2023 candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Michael Samuel Abrams. Benjamin Phillips Albright IV. Tanvir Singh Arora. Yahaira Fernanda Baron Wajama. David Edward Bass. Nicholas Patrick Blusen. Sonia Bola. Sunkalp Burugu. Zachary Joseph Bradley. John Thomas Brain. Ryan Christopher Bruce. Andrew James Butterworth. Casey Joseph Burns. Matthew Vin Chanda. Chun-Yi Chow. Anderson Chau. Isaiah Yongji Chi. Arnav Dipin Chitrala. Pranav Chakalingam. Avi Jignash Chokshi. Joseph Neil Chapetta. Jameson Cox. Cade Joseph Cuddy. Zeta Simone Cummings. Michael Allen Zuweta Daganai. Shrihan Dadi. James Jackson Doiker. Terrell Emmanuel Dixon. James Michael Dominguez Leach. Lindsay Faith Dunkley. Reagan Lewis Dunkley. Riley Landon Gaddy. Peter Whitmore Gillen. Michael Alexander Golden. Sarah Mae Grebe. Drew Benson Getler. Srishil Gunasetti. Matthew David Hendry. Alex Shanti Hill. Cameron Scott Himes. Emma Catherine Hollencheck. Matthew Ryan Howard. Abigail Lauren Hudson. Nasser Mamoon Asa. Theodore Jappett. Luke Gabriel Jenquin. Logan Johnson. Evan Cornell Johnson. Tej Joshi. Christopher Ryan Castridis. Stephen Isaac Kellogg. Andrew Kelly. Khan's Care. Mari M. Kilgus. Dylan Hui Kang Leng. Ryan William Lee. Sean Gregory Lewis. Brian George Liang. Ashwin Lingaraj. Owen Thomas Loker. Jack Christopher Maggio. Yusuf Ala Mansour. Joshua Mason. Raymond Martin Mayo. Ian Barber McKendrick. Maverick Troy Middleton. Katie Brassica Miller. Sudanshu J. Moke. Brantley Michael Morgan. Ian Williams Murray. Joshitha Lakshmi Muthakrishnan. Trevor Michael Nielsen. Alexander Jonathan Ongstad. William Alexander Owens. Brandon Lee Parton. Jackson McKinley Peck. Raphael Joseph Phillips. Same G. Pederu. Megan Mary Planchok. Kieran Rao. Howard Spencer Ryle. Gunnar Ribble. Armando Rosas. Ramon Ulysses Sanchez. Tyler Lee Semmel. Samuel Sevilla. Anurag Shakar. Jongwoo Shin. Yoon Hao Si. Sophie Giselle Soil. Shailene Srivastava. Tyler Strickland. Bailey Sumner. Yashi Shun. Alex Keith Taylor. Andrew Joseph Terminello. Robert Theodore Thomas. Noah Thomas. Ethan Tran. Vu Den Trin. Marciano Joseph Uricchio. Srinath Vasudevan. Alexandria Elizabeth Vincent. Ahmed Walid. Harmony Noel Natalie Wallace. Yinun Wang. Gabriel Andre Watts. Thomas Welch. David Alexander White. James Reese Williamson. Christopher Zavala. Kai Jun Zane. Tong Zhao. I would like to welcome our graduates and candidates for graduates to the ranks of CSC alumni. Please join me in congratulating our summer 2023 graduates and our fall 2023 candidates for graduation for the Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science. Dr. Rothermel will now close our ceremony.
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you, graduates. This brings us almost to the end of the diploma ceremony. I know you're all anxious to go celebrate, but to help us depart in an orderly fashion, we invite you to remain in your seats or standing as the recessional plays and our marshals lead the faculty, staff, and the graduates out. And at that time, you can meet up with your graduates outside the Coliseum. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science, thanks for participating in this ceremony. Congratulations again to all of our students, all their friends and family members. Take care, everyone. Hope to see you again.